Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Seasons Showtime Edition. I'm Landros, and as you can see, we're back here in Create a Sim. I played around with that last file. I did everything I could. I tried everything and ended up making it worse. So I just ended up quitting. I didn't save anything, but instead of losing one, I ended up losing like two or three at a time. There was just no way to continue it. So until I can figure it out, I'm going to have to go ahead and not really restart. We're going to do something different. I kept thinking of different things I could do. Should I actually just reboot the entire series and just start a brand new one? Or should I try to recreate the family, play with them until they got up to the same point where they were at where we started? Or do I just, do some... I don't know. I couldn't figure out what would be the best solution because none of it actually sounded good. So I settled for something kind of in between. We're going to actually continue on with one of our characters that we had. The other ones will not be coming. But we are going to have a few new ones start up, and it's going to be basically be resetting the system, but with one character that we're used to. So this first one is a brand new character, and he is completely stuck in the 70s. And of course, you know where that came from, the 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff pack. And his name is Avery Nelson. Now, Avery's going to be our magician, and his traits are he is charismatic, he's flirty, great kisser, he's lucky, and a natural born performer. There's a reason I chose lucky. Being the magician, he has a chance to die doing one of his tricks, and I figured if we make him lucky, maybe he won't he won't actually die. Never know for sure. Now this guy is also quite unique in his clothing as well. He came from the same stuff pack. This is Shane Murphy. I'm sorry, Shane is going to be our acrobat, and he is athletic, he's dramatic, he's also a great kisser, he's a natural born performer, and he's a little bit of a snob. So, yeah, these two will be interesting. Let's see, the next one is Tabitha, and Tabitha's last name, I believe, is Rains. Yes, Tabitha Rains, and she's a little bit more stuck in the 80s. She is actually, her lifetime wish is to be the culinary librarian. She's not going to be one of our performers, so she's going to be the one that's going to actually get the real job for a while so that she can kind of keep the family afloat. She is ambitious, she's a bookworm, she's a coward, excitable, and a natural cook. Okay, the only returning character that we have is Gwendolyn, and I'm going to change one thing about Gwendolyn right now because we don't want this last name. Now, Gwendolyn is no longer married. We can just look at it that Aaron died, that was her father, he died, and Christopher and Melina moved off, and the whole thing with Talon must have been some kind of either a fantasy, or maybe Talon used his magic and put everybody in a place where she no longer remembers all the pain that she went through. So I don't know, come up with any story we want, and that'll work. Now, she's got a little bit of a change. She's actually no longer going to be a magician. She's actually going to be the vocal legend. So that's kind of the carryover that, since that's what her father was, I'm going to go ahead and let her continue that. She is a diva. She's a great kisser, natural born performer. She's neat and a virtuoso. And I want to change one other thing. I'm going to just make her just a little bit thinner and her muscles a little bit. Okay. Just want to change a little bit there. Okay. As far as that is our new household. I'm going to go ahead and put them together. Nobody is related. This will just completely be a brand new house. No relations, no romantic relationships yet. So, and they may or may not get involved with each other or not. Okay, yes, we want to just go ahead and continue. Now, trying to figure out where do we want to start, I guess the best place would be to go back to the original house that we had, and that means I'm going to have to do some changing up of that house because it really doesn't fit 4 people as well. I mean, it does, but I'm going to go ahead and probably stick with the same original house that we had, and this time I'm going to take it unfurnished, and I'm going to try to use the money that we have and do some changes and make it a little bit better for us. So let me go ahead and purchase that as it is. And once we go in the game, we're going to see that, of course, the Weatherstone is going to come up in a brand new place. Now, my computer sometimes is pretty fast and I can't catch it, but I'm going to try. I know I was having some issues last night where it was lagging because of the new patch, so I'm going to hopefully be able to catch it. I think I will be able to. Not quite sure. Okay, there we go. It was starting. Let's go and see where this thing shows up at. I'm thinking that it wasn't too far off from where it was, if I remember right. It's not like we're actually ever going to use it, because we're not playing supernaturals in this game. So anyway, but here you can see the Weatherstone coming up right by the consignment store, which is not too far from their house. Alright, now let me go back over to the house. And as you can see, when you open up and see the house, there's nothing in it. We got a lot of work to do, and I definitely want to go back and do something with this bathroom and make it a little bit more usable for both families, or both rooms. Okay, you want to join the magician career, which is a good thing. Gwendolyn needs to be a singer. What do you want to do? Do you want to join the medical career? I don't really want to do that because sometimes she'll have to perform jobs. But you know what? Actually, no, that could be fine. We could have something to do with her as well. Okay, and then join the acrobatic career. That's a pretty good deal. Did they want anything else yet? Nothing yet. Okay, now looking at the age, Gwendolyn's a little bit older than the rest. She has 20 more days. Looks like Tabitha's got 22. The boys are the youngest. He's got 23 more days till he ages up, and oh my goodness, he's got his full life. This is Shane. He's going to be the youngest of the group. We might as well go ahead and get them set up on their jobs, so I'm going to take them over to the library. That's always the best place for me to go, because they have the computers that everybody can use it at the same time. Let's go ahead and turn them off of pause, get them back to live mode. I'm sorry, my voice is kind of rough today. I'm not feeling it. Today I'm kind of a little under the weather, but I'm going to do my best to get through it. Okay, yeah, we saw all that. Yeah, I debated. I was going to, actually, originally I was going to put Gwendolyn and Talon in the game and just start a brand new file. But the fact is, excuse me, Talon already exists in the game as a child, so it kind of looked weird having him in the game in two different life stages. So I thought, no, let's just take a fresh start. Maybe that will alleviate the problems that we had with the game. At least that's my hope. So, and it'll be good. We'll actually get to do everything a little bit differently. We get to do things over. That was another thing. I thought about actually starting with the same family and just starting over from day one. But then my thought was, we end up finding this same problem of we're always trying to repeat what we did, or oh, we can't do that because we didn't do it in the first game, and I didn't want to get into that situation either. Okay, Shane, I'm gonna let you go upstairs, and you're gonna go ahead and find your profession, and then Tabitha, you can go ahead and sign up here as well. I could have just sent you over to the hospital, but I figured this is easy too. All right, this is our magician. He wants magician. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Let's just call him Avery Nelson. That's his name. That's his performance name. Yeah, I could get all cute and all with the names, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, Gwendolyn, you're trying to be a singer. Good, you're going to get your career. Sometimes you do this and the jobs aren't open, so you just kind of have to wait and come back another day, which gets them, they don't get to get started right away. Okay, what does she want to do? She wants to finish a book, have a great group outing, and learn the cooking skill. Well, we've got things to work on. Perform for tips, learn a guitar skill, buy a guitar. What do you want to do? You want to throw a party. Okay, she wants to go into the medical career. Okay, we can throw a party, don't know anybody. And he wants to be an acrobat. Let's see if we have that. There it is. Wait, I went right past it. Okay, so everybody got their jobs today, and no, his name is, I'm drawing a blank, Shane Murphy. I do that because that way I don't get confused when it comes up and tells me who has what to do. Learning the charisma skill. Okay, they all need to actually do that. So let me pause for just a minute and let me find the bathrooms here. Because I don't think the bathrooms are very big here. But let's go ahead and have, I gotta figure out which one is the girls. I don't know the bathrooms. Let's see, that's the girls. Alright, I'm gonna have you girls come over here and I want you to practice your speech. Both of you can do the same thing. Let me just see if they can actually do it. And I want the boys to come over and do the same thing over here in this one. There's a reason for doing this as well. And really, Tabitha doesn't have to do it so much as the three performers do. If they can join or get their charisma skill up, once they actually start performing for tips, they're building relationships every time they perform. And so that will actually help out quite a bit. Okay, Gwendolyn, can you not get in there and do it? You guys can't share the mirror? Okay. Well then, tell you what. You can probably go upstairs. There may be a bathroom up there. Of course not. Well, I hate that. I kind of thought you guys could do it. Tabitha, I'm going to stop you. I'm going to let you go read a book. And tell you what, you're going to read... I got a better plan for you. You're going to read the cooking book because you need to learn that. So let's go do that. And then, Gwendolyn, now you can come down here and you can practice your speech with Flair. Shane, you wanted to perform for tips, learn the athletic skill. I'm not taking a class. And you want to go read something. I see that. The only thing I can do is actually send you out somewhere else, and that's probably going to be the best thing to do because you're not going to be able to do this with them. So why don't we go over to the gym. You're going to go without the group, so that's fine. Okay, let me make sure the rest of them are taking care of their needs. You guys are getting ahead of him, which is kind of aggravating. And then she's reading her book. She's learning her skills. You can socialize with one if you find one. I don't know if you will. Let's see. What does he want? He wants to go to the bookstore, or did I have him take a class? No, he's going to read a book. Okay. I don't know if we're going to go to the bookstore or not. I really don't. Let's see. She wants to take a class. No, we can't afford classes, guys. Give me some time, then we can do all this stuff. Visit a graveyard now. There's really nothing for you to do there. You want to do that? That's watch a sim fest. We will end up doing that. Alright, I'm going to go with Shane real quick and get him set up at the gym. Because he does need to do a couple of things. He needs to get his athletic up, and he also needs to get the charisma skill going. So the first thing I really want to do, though, is get charisma skill taken care of. At least get them 1 point in, and then he'll be okay. So let me go back and make sure that they haven't actually picked up their skill yet. Because once they have one, I don't really have to continue on. Do you have that skill yet? No, you don't have anything. You don't have anything, but you're close. And when you're done, you want to... I guess we could go to the bookstore. Oh, you want to go see a Simfest. Is there one in town? Nothing yet. And I'm sure that he's going to get that wish too. Yeah, so let's go ahead and lock it in. They can all go to the Simfest whenever it happens. She's going to finish a book, and I'm assuming that this cooking book will work. Talk about your new job, maybe. There you go. Should we read 3 books? We could. We've already done one. We might as well try another, and you can talk about your job. Alright, you're good over there, and I'm assuming that you're doing what you're supposed to do, right, Shane. Let's go over here and double check you. Okay, that's good. And I haven't even looked at you guys and your needs. I did not go in here and change out these showers, which I normally do. It wasn't because I had any intention. I just completely forgot. So hopefully I'll remember to go in here and change them. Otherwise they can never use these showers with other people, which is frustrating. Okay, he should be getting close. Yeah, he's getting really, really close. And then when he is done, he'll have these 2 taken care of, and I'm waiting to see if a better wish comes up, but I guess the bookstore is probably going to be it. It didn't say he had to actually buy anything, it just says he has to go there. So if we can get this one taken care of, I'll lock in a couple. What else do you want to do? You want to flirt with somebody? Alright, you can flirt. Yeah, I figured he had to be... One of them had to be stuck in the 70s. I just had to do it. When I saw that in the stuff pack, I thought, there's just no way I can go without having somebody dressed up like that. And I've done some things with their formal wear and also with their athletic wear. Okay, what was this? Reading a book? Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was 2. Why don't we stop you here, and then you can actually read Charisma. And then that way you'll get that one taken care of. Gwendolyn, you're getting close to being done. We need to buy you a guitar, but you just really want to learn the guitar skill and play the guitar. There is a guitar, but I don't think there's one here. But there's some in different locations that I can get. Now what I'm going to probably do is go ahead and send you guys out for the night so you guys can go do something fun for tonight, because then everybody has to get busy with their job tomorrow. But I really want to get the charisma skill up. And Tabitha, I should actually get you working on it too, because you're going to need it just as well. Alright, and of course the hair came with Showtime. The hair for Avery came with Showtime. All their hairstyles came with Showtime, so I figured that was the one thing I would keep. Some of the clothing came with Showtime, some with the 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff pack, and then just kind of a mixture of different things. Is this talent? No, that's talent. See, that would have been too weird if we would have had two talents right here in the same town. We would have already run into him. Okay, Gwendolyn, finish this up. You're close. Very, very close. And he should be reading his book, which he is. She should be reading her book, and she is. Okay. Does that count as 2 books? I don't know if it does or not. Let's see. No, it only counts as 1. But she's got her cooking skill up to level 2, which is good. I ought to have her reading the charisma book as well, and then that would have helped. But since she's got to learn all the library or all the culinary recipes, which, oh, does that mean we're going to have to travel? I don't know, maybe we will. Okay, Gwendolyn, you're done with that, and what was I going to have you do next? Really, we can't do anything without the guitar. Why don't we go ahead and disband the group, because you guys can actually get together a little bit later. Okay, didn't think that was a great outing, but it was a decent one. Okay, you can stop, and I gotta figure out, probably shouldn't have stopped you right then. There is a guitar, and I think it's at the Art Center. So let's go over here to, where's the Art Center? That's not that one. Oh my gosh, I've drawn a blank. It's right here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, go there. I think there's one here. Avery's up to level 2. Probably should have just kept her with that, but she wants the wish to do the guitar skill, and I'd like to make sure we get that done. Let me just double check. I thought there was one up here at the 2nd floor or the 3rd floor. Yeah, there's a guitar right there. Let's see if she can play it. At least she can learn the skill. She won't actually be able to buy it, but she can play it. Okay, Shane, you've done that, and Shane, what else do you need to work on? You need to learn the athletic skill. So since you're already at the gym, this will work out for us pretty well. Oh, don't go down. Let's go up here and let me get you out of the mirror. Go work out with Flair. And yeah, you're going to get a little nasty, but that's okay. You, on the other hand, you're fine. You still want to flirt, which I'll let you do it. And invite a sim over. We don't really know any sims, so I can't do that with you yet. I'm going to let you sit there and read the book because you really don't have anything else that I can work on. Yeah, I could do the flirting. And Tabitha, I'm going to actually get you to stop. And I'm going to get you downstairs and let you work on your charisma skill. Let's get that going. Tabitha's a bookworm, that's right. So she'll actually learn things faster by reading books. Did you not play? I thought you played. I guess you can't play it. I guess I was mistaken. Or did you put it in your inventory? No, where did it go? It's right there. Can you not get over there and play it? I don't think you can. I think it's all just for art. So I didn't know. I just knew I saw one somewhere, and I know that there's other places that they have them, but it may just be art. She can't use it. Okay, it looks like she can use it. Okay, fine. Then you can use it. Then don't stop. Okay, Shane, where are you still working out? Good. And since he's the acrobat, he really needs to do this. He needs to get this bumped up as quickly as he can. And I've got to start thinking about their house, which I don't want to do it. Well, let's go ahead and do it now. That way, because otherwise, once we get to the point where they need to come home and go to bed, it's going to be a little tight. Now, they've got some money. And what I'm going to do, and I love Showtime for this, let's see, I don't think I can fit these these really nice beds in here. I think I can put one in, but I can't put both in. So I'm not going to be able to do that. Looks like we're going to have to go with bunk beds, and I really don't want to spend all their money, but I don't want to get them the cheapest beds. But let's see how these are. Oh, energy of 4. That's not good. This one is still 4. Is there anything better? I mean, if they're all going to be energy 4, I'm going to go with the cheapest ones. But we're really going to have to save space until we actually can start either getting relationships up and moving them in together into the bedrooms. Alright, since it's all going to be the same, let's go with the cheaper ones. It's really the same thing. And I'll go with the blue ones over here. Let me see if I can find a place for them. I'd rather them face this way. Okay, and that'll be for the boys. And then the girls, you guys are going to get the same thing. I don't want those cheap ones. These are a little bit more decent. Okay, and what colors we're going to match over there? I think this is probably the closest that's going to actually match this room. It's ugly. Not going to do that. We'll go with the red. Yeah, I know, it's cliche. Blue and red. Alright. We're going to go ahead and let's see if we can just do this. How many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, if it had 6, it'd be perfect. But it doesn't have 6. How did I do this the last time? It wasn't hard. I just remember it was very tiny. It was very... Let's just do this now. Go into build by. Go ahead and get this door out of here. Oh, I don't want to put it there because it'll mess things up. Okay, this door is going here, and all they really need is the toilet and a shower. So let's get rid of that and put a shower in. And I want to get them not the best shower, just this one that I like because it works. It doesn't take all day. Okay, so that'll actually take care of that room. This bathroom's okay. Yeah, I would like to get them a sink, but they really, well, they could probably have one. Just in case. It's not like they ever use it, so let me just hold off on that because I don't want to get them something they're not going to use. Okay, this one over here, since we got rid of that door, the wall is still there. Let me go ahead and put this second door out of here. Which means I got to get the walls back up. Okay, I think I put it here. No, I put it here. I believe that's where it was. If not, I can always go back and change it. Okay, that means this room is ready. It just needs a toilet and a shower. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go back into build by. Be careful what you touch. Okay, this right here, I don't think it's really necessary, but it's not hurting anything. So let me go ahead and just move you out of here because I may put you in the other room. Toilet. The cheapest ones are always the worst, but bladder 10. Bladder 10. Yeah, they're always going to break. It doesn't really matter for right now. Eventually we'll actually get them something better. Now for this one, I'd like to get them the shower tub combo if we can afford it, which is $1,600 versus $925. Well, we've got the money. I hate doing it, but we do have the money. And I could actually, if I go into build by real quick, I'm wondering if I could put that cabinet right there, if it's going to interrupt anything. I don't think it will, so I'm going to just put it over there for now. I think they can still use it. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think I'm wrong. I think it's too and it's really too cluttered right there. So let me go and move this over on the outside wall. Let's see if that works. Okay, that's a little bit... I don't know if it's going to work. I really don't. I think they get into it from here. It should work. But they do need a mirror, and I think they have one in the first bathroom. No, they don't, because I bought this unfurnished, so they have no mirror. Then let's roll this back down. We're going to go with something cheap, just something they can use if they have to. Okay. All I really have for them are beds, and I do need somewhere for them to eat. Um, I'm trying to save money. We could go with a picnic table. That's tacky as can be, but I could do it. But I think what we're going to do is just stick with the regular, basic, cheapo table and keep everything just as cheap and easy as can be. Because it's not like it's really going to matter. Okay, that must be too close. Alright, I'm just going to put it over here for now. Because everybody needs to actually be able to sit at the table. And I'm assuming we can all sit there. Is that matching? Okay, nope. OCD, it's a wonderful thing. Everything's now matched and centered. From that point on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop. I need to give them a burglar alarm, because what little we have, which is little, we want to keep. So let's put that one right here. And I'm not really sure. I would like to get them something decent, because they don't have to do anything else. Let's get them a decent, well, the refrigerator won't be that bad, but this one really. Let's get them a better stove. Might as well start them off with something good. Not like they're going to stay here forever. Now this is the one I like, and it's $18.50. That would take a lot of their money, but we'd only have to buy it once. And then how much will we get for this? $3.75? Let's see what we can do here. Okay, we can buy this one, which is $1,800. That takes almost all of our money. Is this any better? That one's better than that one. Not by much. How much better is that? 8. Tell you what, why don't we go ahead and keep that old one that we had? Yeah, we're going to keep the old one, and we'll upgrade it as soon as we have a little bit more money, which we should be getting money pretty quick once we start performing and Tabitha gets her job. And I want to save the money for the rest in case if they want to buy like TVs and all that stuff, and it'll give us some wishes that we can accomplish. So that's all I got. I just got the basics. They just have what they definitely need. And yeah, I could have gotten rid of this little circle area, but I didn't. Okay. You're still working out, Gwendolyn. I certainly hope that you are still playing the guitar. And let me see where you're at. Okay. Yeah, you're still playing. You haven't learned your skill yet, but you're still going. Tabitha, you should be getting yours done. And since you're here in the bathroom, you might as well go ahead and use it. You're getting kind of hungry. You might as well come down here and you can use the bathroom too, since you're close. You guys don't have to finish everything up. In fact, Shane, why don't you get out of here, and I'm going to send you downstairs, because I got a plan for you guys for tonight. It's one of the few nights I can do it. Let's get you to take a shower and go to the bathroom, and I know you're hungry. Gwendolyn, you're going to stop. And we're going to send everybody over. Let's see, Tabitha, did you stop practicing? No. We're going to send everybody out to a club tonight. They're all going to go to the grind, which of course comes with late night. You're not going to go with anybody. Just everybody go on your own. That way you don't have to wait. You can all get there on your own. Okay, she's actually the one that's going to head out first, so I'm going to go with her and make sure she gets to the bathroom. And they can eat there, they can dance, they can maybe meet some people. I'm kind of upset that I didn't get Tabitha raised up on her charisma skill, but she's good enough. I mean, she'll learn it. It's not that bad. Oh, she wasn't far at all. She was just across the street. Okay. Get on up in here so we can see it. Okay, tell you what, you're going to go ahead and this is the girls, so I'm going to go ahead and have you use the bathroom, and then you can actually eat something. Why don't you get a group serving, that way we only have to do this once. Wow, that's expensive. Hot wings. And then why don't you go over here and dance for a little bit. That way it keeps you guys busy. Tabitha, you can go over here and you can actually introduce yourself to this guy. And you can go over here and dance a little bit too. And then once the food is ready, then we can actually take care of all that. Tabitha, who did you meet? Wayne? Be friendly with Wayne. Let's chat with him, and then let's get to know. Oh, of course it's going to rain. That's fine. Everybody's inside. And then you can dance with the guy. Okay, I'm sure that we got something saying that this club is dead, because it is. Okay, I'm finally getting ahead in your career is really attractive. Well, that's pretty nice. Alright, Gwendolyn, can you call everybody to the meal? Call your household to the meal. Which, unfortunately... Oh, good, he's going to get it, too. Alright, so you can dance with him later. Good deal. You guys will actually get something done. You'll get some food. Let me see, make sure that I've got this turned down low. I'm sure it's not too bad, but you never know. Let's see. Change it down to low. Okay. Yeah, this is much easier. For the longest time, I just kept making each one go over and get their individual serving, and then I realized if you do group serving, you only have to do it one time. It's much easier. And this takes care of everything. Now, it's still early, so they're not in the red. I'm not going to worry till they get down to like the orange or the red, but I want them to stay out and have a little bit of fun on their first night in town. Even though technically it's not Gwendolyn's first night, but for our purposes it is. Okay. I'm going to have... He's going to ask her... Let's see, we need to get to know your roommates here. Go ahead and be friendly with her. Chat with her and get to know her. You guys need to do this with everybody. And Gwendolyn, are you going to actually meet him? Oh wait, you guys are going to talk. Are you going to dance? That's what I wanted you to do anyway. So then you guys can dance together. Alright. So she actually found somebody that she wanted without me having to do anything. I don't know if that's who they're going to end up with, but it works for me. But the whole thing about this is not going to be families and babies and all that. I mean, we might get married and one of them might have one kid eventually, but I'm not doing the 5 babies. I'm not doing it. Okay, now I say that now. In probably the next 10 episodes, you can tell me that I did something wrong. They'll probably be doing the same thing. Alright, Avery's reached his max level. Okay, let's go ahead and skip over this one because that one's too loud. Okay. Avery, are you going to get up and dance with this girl? Are you sitting down to do this? Okay, well, hopefully they all ate. I think... Oh, she didn't eat. Well, girl, it's sitting right there in front of you, isn't it? Alright, I guess you are going to have to go eat. Alright, stop that. Let's go ahead and order food. Well, I'm trying. If you would have eaten when I told you to eat, that would have been fine. Alright, what's he going to do? No, you're not going to dance with her because you can't. But you could dance with her. Who's this? I don't know who it is. This is Kirsten Law. You can go dance with her for a little bit. Is that Wayne? Wayne Martin. I like that shirt. I didn't even see it. I mean, I've seen it before. I didn't even see it for my... Of course, I like his shirt. I wouldn't wear it, but I like it. Okay, and then everybody else should be doing good on needs except for Tabitha. Shane. Yeah, they're all kind of tired. Look at you dancing now. Yeah, and I do apologize for not being able to continue out with the other family. I was enjoying them, and when I realized that I lost them and I couldn't do it, I thought about playing the game off camera and getting them up to the same level and then just continuing on. But it just really, at that point, I was just kind of over it. I said, no, I'm just going to let them go, and we'll start something fresh, and this way I won't feel like I'm having to repeat and do everything else and be restricted. So that was the whole point. Okay, are you going to actually... Oh, you're going to dance with him. Okay, so you guys all found somebody. I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to let you do whatever you want to do. So, but this is good. We've got everybody set up with careers. We don't have to worry about children, teenagers, high school, none of that stuff. We can just concentrate on the Showtime careers, which is fine. So if you want to look at this as it's the first episode, it is, but it's not. It's just kind of a reboot. We just revamped the system right here, or the series right in the middle. So, not even the middle. I'm actually enjoying the fact that they've all got somebody. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people in the club, but this isn't late night, so, and there never usually are a lot of people. And nobody really showed up either, so, well, we had the 2 girls and the guy, but, alright, you guys are getting a little tired. Instead of actually sending you all out as a group, okay, you guys are already going home? Yeah, so you guys all need to just head on home. And then I'm going to go ahead and get to the house real quick, and I'm going to get you set up in whichever bed you're going to sleep in. Okay, so for Gwendolyn, all your needs are taken care of. I'm going to let you go ahead and have the bottom bunk here. That means Tabitha, you're going to sleep up here. And let's see, Shane, you can take the bottom. And Avery, you can take the top bunk. Okay, stop dancing. Alright, everybody's on their way. Let's see, how close are you? I think Gwendolyn and Gwendolyn and Shane are the closest. Oh yeah, we got some gifts to accept and everything. We also are going to have bills to pay in the morning, which we've got the money to pay them. Not a whole lot, but I didn't really want to spend all their money. And yeah, I could have furnished more, but we'll add as we go. And like I said, I really want to just wait till they get a wish, and then that way it builds up our points as well. Okay, making sure, I should have actually checked the bathrooms to make sure they could use them, but we'll see that first thing in the morning. Unless I want to do that with her right now, but no, she's exhausted and she's got to go to work. Oh yeah, she's got to go to work at 8 hours. She's going to have a rough first day. The rest of these guys, they can sleep in and do whatever they wanted. I should have actually had her come home early. I wasn't thinking. And you, yeah, you're beat. I told you to take the other bunk. I guess you wanted you wanted on the top. That's fine. All right. Well, you know, don't get upset. Just sleep in the bottom bunk. He took yours. All right. So I think that's a really good place for us to go ahead and stop. I'm thinking. So what I'll do is I'll end the episode here, and when we come back, we'll actually head out on their very first day of performing in the careers, and we'll probably end up going over to the park, since that seems to be the best place. Plus, it gives us a chance to look at the summer festival. So thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for following along with this change up in the series. And leave comments if you're upset with the fact that we lost the other ones. I do apologize. I tried my best, and I'll continue working on it, but I don't see it coming back. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.